Whoa, this is massive, big, bullish news. I hope you're not going to miss out on this one. What's happening? BlackRock is falling for a spot Bitcoin ETF. This is huge. Do you know why? Because see, last time when they made a gold ETF, see the gold ETF, gold prices went up 4x, right? 4.5x over the next 4 or 5 years. An ETF is very bullish for whatever commodity or product they put it into. Well, the reason why is pretty simple. See, with Bitcoin or gold, it's difficult to store, right? So, for example, with gold, how many people can actually say, I'll get a safe in my house with guns and securities and cameras to protect it and lock it into a safe, right? It'll be like, if ever there was a home invasion, it'll be like the first thing they go for. Same thing with crypto, with Bitcoin. How do you store it? Like in a Ledger wallet? Well, Ledger, famously, the Ledger cold storage wallet just said, if the government asks for our passwords, we will give it to them. So it's obviously, you can't store it and be 100% sure it's safe, even in cold storage. Hot storage, people get hacked all the time on MetaMask or Trust Wallet. So an ETF, what it does is basically, it's a large company like BlackRock. In fact, they are the largest hedge fund in the world, and they store it for you. All you have to do is just buy into their trust. Like it's like buying a share, right? Into their trust, into their ETF, and then they buy the gold or the Bitcoin and they store it for you. And when it goes up, you benefit from the price appreciation. So you basically, it's like owning Bitcoin or owning gold without having to actually own Bitcoin or own gold. But you say there's already been Bitcoin ETFs. Those are futures ETF. This is spot, which is a big difference. There has been many applications for a Bitcoin spot ETF, but it's never been approved. But why do we think it'll work this time? Just because it's BlackRock. Because it's arguable that BlackRock and Vanguard, these 2 or 3 companies actually control the US SEC. See, the SEC has been cracking down on crypto lately. But see, BlackRock, they are like number 2, number 3 largest shareholders in all the biggest companies in the US. They own the system. And see, this explains some very strange behavior. See, these are the top owners of the company called MicroStrategy, which is as close to a Bitcoin ETF as we have. It's kind of like an unofficial Bitcoin ETF because they hold something like 160,000 Bitcoins, right? But they're not an ETF. Now, their largest shareholders are, look at this, Vanguard, right? And then Bank of America, then BlackRock, number 2, and Vanguard, number 1. What does that tell you? Why have they been, look at how much they're buying, like major increases, right? Major percentage increases, right? And this is Fidelity, in buying into this unofficial Bitcoin ETF called MicroStrategy. It's obvious, these Wall Street companies, they control SEC, they get the SEC to attack crypto, drive off the crypto native companies, then they come in and start their own ETF.